Hello YouTube, I'm Mr. 8449 and my Gorren head double O gauge shelf layout. This here is just an update video of what I've been doing. From the last video I've done quite a bit on scenery, more detailing, sticking down buildings, starting on gardens, little things like that. So if I start off at this end here, now I've done quite a bit of work around the house. Is what I've decided to do is have this half as a station master of house and this half as a restaurant. So is what I did is, in the previous video you saw the path was painted. Also added this little section here. This here I will eventually have umbrellas and outside seating and sort of little things like that for eating outside. I've used just some grass scats on. A bit of grass scatter, just this stuff here. This here sort of gives like a mowed lawn finish. I've done that all around the house, looking a bit more like a lawn than anything else. I've also added these low-level hedges. There's one with loops around the corner and another one just there. These hedges would be at sort of around about knee height, so they're not very tall hedges, they're just there for a little bit of detail. Is what I'm going to do is go around the outside where the green meets the grey with a fence of some form, and down here where the ballast ends I'm going to put another fence up along next to the path, which will divide the track from the walking area. Not much else has happened from there. Then here I've started work on the placing the stations in their correct positions. This one here has been stuck down now. This one here I haven't been able to arrange yet because I haven't finished off the steps at this end. But what I've done is I've stuck this down now. I've modified one of these little houses, hut things you get from Hornby. It used to be a square building, so I cut out the front here. Then I've just taped it around at the moment, a bit of glue to stick it down, stick it together I mean. Then I'm going to add seating and something like that in there, give a bit of a covered waiting area, somewhere to buy your tickets and things like that. The white paper masher there is a slope, which allows you to go from the obviously up onto the platform. This little gap here along here, I'm going to build a walkway out of either cardboard paper or something little like that, and it's going to have a wood finish to it. I've started to place in the last of the ballast in the inside track. Both tracks, I've actually run out of it at the moment. Well, not quite true. I've almost run out of it. It's just this stuff here that I'm using. I've almost run out of it, so I've had to sort of stop for the moment, and I need to decide where it needs to be the most thickest, and in the middle here it's going to be thinner, a lot more grass. Two reasons for that: detail, and it will save the amount of ballast I use. Now if I move around again a bit further, just back there, all down here, I've created a grass track, so obviously your vehicles run over the top, and it's the right width, so wheels run either side. Got that around that. Also around the back here I've built a bush, hedge sort of thing. That goes along the back there a little way. Is what I'm going to do here with this area and this area all around the front. I'm going to put down some static grass, medium in most areas, add little bit of height, sort of on the lower bits down there on the slope, and then I'm also going to use some small grass to create a path, like grass has been trampled down running from here just down to the track, and again on the inside running down to that little door there. Other than that, not much else has changed, other than I've stuck down this little ramp. That there, I did that, so only that bit stuck down, the main building can still be moved. The reason I did that is so I can align up the main building in the correct position, and it allows me to paint around it a bit easier to work with. Static grass again around the back here. Now I've added some more little bits of detail. Now this one here isn't blended in properly yet. I need to add a bit more long grass around the bottom to hide it slightly, but it's what you can see, the camera won't quite focus on it. See if focus, there we go. One sign says level and the other one says 1 in 20, i.e. that's the gradient, saying there's a 1 in 20 hill just coming up after the end here, and then it's level coming backwards. I've also got another one of these hidden behind my wagons. That one there just says level on it. It used to look like the other sign, but I cut off one end to make it a bit more, make it look a bit better, because otherwise it sort of looked a bit odd. Also added down these little signs here. One side says 1, the other side says 2. These are meant to be used in sort of a goods yard or something like that to show you which track to go on. But it's what I've done, I've made it, this track here is track 1, and then up here on the loop that's track 2. And then at the other end there's another one, 1 and 2. So those are a bit more detailing. Now the other thing I've done is I've started to add sort of to place down where other little bits of detail are going. These are telephone poles that I got in a little set. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint them brown. I'm then going to use a metal bandsaw blade. I'm just going to gently scratch the surface, and that will give it a bit more of a weathered look to the wood. Now, what's going to happen, I'm going to have one here. Get it off. I'm going to have another one just there. That one there is going to have a split in the wire. I'm going to use actual wires, just very thin wires, to run to make the power lines look real. After this here, splits, one goes down there, and then down to the back corner. And the other one goes here and will stop there as it goes off the edge of the layout, so leave it down there. The 2 or 3 final bits is this here is a I'm not quite sure what it's called, but it's one of those things where you would have you'd hang post and mail and you could just grab it on the way through and you wouldn't have to stop. This here is just like a little needs detailing. This is just plain plastic, a little sort of bus shelter waiting area. I might try to turn that into a little phone box of some form, but I have to see how that goes. And then finally, this here is a water tower. Now, I've weathered this already a little while ago. I actually did that with black, red and white paint that I just flicked on to the surface using a splatter with a paintbrush. Then on the end, just there, you can see I've dragged a very thin paintbrush up and down it a few times to give it a bit more of a splitted, older looking look to it. This here isn't placed down at the moment. I'm still not 100% sure that I'm going to use it, because it may get in the way of other stuff. But yeah, that there is all the updates that I've made on my layout so far. I've done quite a bit to the layout. Now the next few little things I'm going to do is add a bit more detailing around this whistle sign. Just like the underside of here, I'm going to make it go all the way round, all the way down, make it look quite thick, a big sort of uncut, uncontrolled bush sort of thing. Then I'm going to add, I'm going to stick down the station, build a little stairs, and I've also got to attach this track down, stick it down. So what I actually did was peeled off the old track. I've replaced it with some newer stuff. It's not stuck down yet, but it's in the position it's going to be in, so I've built the platform around it. After that, it's just ballasting up the track, adding the static grass all the way around, and then that will be 90% finished. Last thing to do will be to attach down all of these loose telephone poles, things like that, add the wires, and the last bit of detailing. So thanks for watching my update video of my layout. if you have any questions or queries, just leave in the comments, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching.